Not every single person that asks for a quote is your customer, and the quicker you can learn this, the less time that you're going to waste with people who are ultimately not going to buy anything. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down a customer interaction where the customer ended up getting 6 different quotes and eventually asked us if we could do the job cheaper to beat out his lowest estimate. We're also going to be looking at the red flags so that way you guys can recognize these signs early and not waste your time with somebody like this. But we're giving away this work truck along with a mini skid from Southeast Soft Wash to a premium or platinum subscriber of Quote IQ. So if you need help keeping up with customers, sending estimates, invoices, or collecting payments, check out Quote IQ linked in the comment section and the description of this video. Also, if you're looking to start a pressure washing business but you're not sure what chemicals to use, how to mix them, how to clean every surface on a residential job site, property protection, or how to set up your equipment, check out the How to Wash course. It'll be the first link in the comment section and the description. So I got this lead using my Facebook ad strategy, and it was from an older gentleman inquiring about a quote for a roof and a house wash. I went ahead and sent it over to another company that I send out leads to, so that way we can get the property measured and get this gentleman a quote as quickly as possible. And when I did send it over to the other company, he told me that he had got the same message from the same guy and that he was actually just going to go out and do this quote in person. So red flag number 1, this guy's obviously getting multiple quotes. Now, I have nothing against customers getting multiple quotes. It's just good for us as business owners to be cognizant of the fact, because we don't want to spend too much time with somebody who's shopping quotes from a bunch of different businesses. Obviously, all we know at this point is that he's getting quotes from us and he's getting quotes from this other company. However, let it be a sign to you to tread with caution and just send this guy a price and see what he comes back with. Well, the other company went out to do the estimate and he met with the homeowner, and the job ended up entailing a lot more than what he had initially alluded to whenever he sent the first text message. So concrete was terrible. He needed trees trimmed back, and he also needed a roof blow off in order to perform the roof cleaning. Now, this is a small condo, so it's not a very big job whatsoever, but it still needed more work than what the person initially alluded to whenever they asked to get the estimate. And this is a good example of one of the downsides of remote quoting. Not going in person leaves you susceptible to other things needing to be done at the property that you wouldn't have known otherwise until you show up to do the job. And this is why whenever we do remote quoting, we always give ourselves a little bit of cushion on the price in the event that we have to do a little extra work. However, if the amount of extra work exceeds the cushion, we let the customer know upon arrival that we will be charging extra for whatever other services are necessary in order to complete the job. The other company then went back and forth with this homeowner after checking out the property, explaining everything that needed to be done and what all the job would entail. And the homeowner responded with, "I'm having my son that owns a landscaping company trim the trees. I figured that the leaves would be blown off before the soft wash. Also, the wooden deck off the master bathroom should be blown off as well." So as I mentioned, he needs additional things that were not sent over whenever he first inquired to get an estimate. He never mentioned anything about a wood deck. He never mentioned anything about concrete whatsoever. And so these are all things that are getting added into the quote. So far, we have kind of 2 red flags. We know he's getting multiple quotes. Also know that he didn't communicate properly what he needed done, which could be an indication of a person who's hoping to get more value than what they are wanting to pay for. They might want you to show up and say, "Oh, can you knock this out while you're here? Can you take care of this while you're here?" Or they might be angry with you after the job saying, "You know, you didn't do this or you didn't do that. I thought this was included." And that's why it's good to have service descriptions and really be very detailed with regards to what services that you are doing, because you might get somebody like this who is expecting you to do the concrete, expecting you to blow off the back deck when none of those things were really included within the price. So since we got the same lead, I told the other company that I would bid it higher in order to let them land it, or if I landed it, we would make more money anyway. So he sent over his quote at $600 and I sent over mine at $775. Well, I never heard back from the guy, but he did respond to the other company's quote saying, "I got 6 quotes and all were from $400 to $650. I had one for $500 that including trimming all the limbs back on the trees, needing trimmed front and back as well as soft wash on the roof and cleaning all porches and driveway." He also said that they would clean the little gutter on the back and the upstairs deck. That's why I was checking with you to make sure that I had a final price, because you said that you would discount it, and I wanted to make sure that everyone was on the same page before deciding. So obviously this man found some individuals that aren't operating as a legitimate business to come over to do the property and do everything for super cheap. I mean, what professional pressure washing company that's licensed, insured, and has good equipment would offer tree trimming and gutter cleaning as complimentary services to an already inexpensive job? So it's safe to say, just like I didn't get a text back, neither did this man trying to see if this other company would do more for less before he made his decision. Now, for me in this situation, I would have spent 5 minutes on the quote measuring the property, and the other company that I was going to refer the lead out to spent substantially more time visiting the property, speaking with the homeowner, going back and forth with the homeowner, and ultimately getting a no. So I'm less worried about losing the lead than I am losing my time, and I advise that you guys operate in the same way. always, if pressure washing is a side business for you, make sure that your main source of income is there until you can do the side business full time, because not having enough lead flow into the side business will cause you to do desperate things like go out, meet with homeowners, spend too much time talking with people back and forth that are ultimately not going to be your customer like this guy. And if you do that, you're just going to be wasting your time where it could be put to more valuable resources. And this only happens when people are in very desperate situations. So never leave your main squeeze until your side business kind of takes off and you have enough customers to where you kind of can operate from my philosophy, where you're less worried about losing the lead than you are to lose your time. I mean, of course, this is just the nature of business. However, I wanted to make this video so that way I can make you aware of customers' intentions. Sometimes they don't have the best of intentions. And if you have the mentality that you're going to go out there and you're going to will yourself to land these types of jobs, it isn't going to happen for you. No matter how long you talk to the guy, no matter what services you try to bundle for him, no matter what kind of discounts you throw on top, because he's only loyal to the cheapest price and he'll give everybody a last bid before he says, okay, this is the company that I'm going with. So be careful with your time and who you choose to give it to. The word of the day on this is going to be time. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below time and I'll hashtag you a real one. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. Check out Code IQ. Check out how to wash it. Until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.